Hey guys, so it's time here to do a quick little speed and camera test between these distant cousins. We do have the Huawei Mate 8 and the Nexus 6P. So two very beautiful, massive Android devices here for your palm. So we can see how the performance is between stock Android versus slightly kind of newer processor in the Mate 8. I think they might offset each other. I know which will boot up faster though. Very impressive speeds when it comes to the Mate 8 boot up. We are running the performance mode, which is very nice. And a little bit slower here, but we are running Android 6.0.1, so that might give it a slight advantage. So we're just going to basically open up some apps here in both of them and see how they compare. And so far we do have a point going to the Nexus and another one. Oh, a little bit faster here though, so 2-1, about the same. Wow, 3-1 to the Nexus. So I think the Nexus again, 4-1, 4-2. What else do we have? Play Store, 4-3. It's not going down without a fight. The Mate 8, a little bit faster again, 4-4. I think we have some inbuilt apps. Calculator, 5-4. That was a little bit faster, I did notice it. Dialer, I think I've done dialer. What else haven't I done? We can try the speed test again. So maybe, you know, the Mate 8 is pulling ahead here a little bit, which is very nice. You know, I think that generally the Nexus 6P though is not a slouch, and because of that stock kind of Android build, it does mean that it's getting artificially faster kind of performance. That's what it feels like anyway. So probably the Mate 8, you know, if you want to be strict, but generally I'm going to say that was kind of like a draw really. You know, and even on some of them you see the web browser opened up faster there. So we're just going to check out the web browsing here and see how they compare. So both connected to my 5G Wi-Fi connection, and I think they both loaded this page about the same kind of time. I am watching the blue bar go across at the top, and the Mate 8 seems to be a little bit ahead with the blue bar kind of loading. But Nexus 6P is finished here, which is nice. GameSpot. That looked a little bit faster on the Mate 8. And you can see the blue bars finished. So adverts loaded here, nice and quick. Verge. seemed to resolve the page a bit faster on the Nexus, but the actual page loaded faster here. So very back and forth here when it comes to the web browsing. Nice fast load on this one though. What about TechCrunch? About the same. And which one will load this first? So finished on both of them. Again, you know, it seems to be very similar kind of performance here, really. You know, it is brutally fast on the Mate 8, but is it amazingly faster than the 6P? You know, I can't really see it. So I'm going to give it a draw again here for the sake of fairness. Very nice performance from the 6P. So we can have a look now finally at the multitasking. I don't expect there to be any issues with these two. So you can see straight away they are about the same. Really, not a huge difference here, I don't think. No reloading. Very nice and stable multitasking performance. So don't think that you're going to have any issues with this multitasking. Camera a little bit faster here. And clock. So yeah, you know, not a huge difference when it comes to the multitasking really. All reload. So this was faster on one, but this kept this in memory. Again, a draw really. So you can definitely see here this is a testament to you know, software. You need the optimization for it to make a real difference here. So we did do a camera test comparison here with the 16 megapixel optically image stabilized camera versus the 12 megapixel in the Nexus 6P, and you can have a look at the results here. Personally, I was very impressed with both of them, giving very nice lively shots when it came to the HDR and the other modes. So I think you're not going to be too disappointed with either of them really. I did actually try the HDR mode at night as well. Someone did recommend doing that with the 6P because it can help apparently with like you know, making the image brighter apparently. So you can have a look at the performance here when it comes to the night HDR kind of shot. Personally, I think they made the kind of dome here look really weird, like it was coloured in with a pen. I think the shot was a lot more natural on the Mate 8 using the HDR, but you know, you can have a look for yourself. I did do a video test as well between the two of them. So to me it seems strange how you can do 4K video recording on the 6P but not on the Mate 8 here, which could be an issue worth considering. Also, I think the focusing is a little bit better on the 6P right now, but other than that, you can see here both of them very nice handsets indeed. If you do enjoy your stock Marshmallow, I would push you in the direction of the 6P though. Just the software feels a little bit more kind of closer to Google's vision here, but nevertheless, if you're looking for the cutting edge kind of performance, then I think generally you're going to get faster on the Mate 8 as they do update it going down the line. And I think the camera as well is a bit more realistic when it comes to like the HDR, and there's also other advantages as well that you could consider, like the bigger battery, bigger screen, quite a lot of things going for it really. But yeah, just a quick little comparison here. Hope you found it helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.